Oh, we live. And we live.
Super live. We super live adlochycephaliosis.
What's up, everybody?
Halitosis?
Stop it.
Halitosis.
Halibreath for the halitosis. Lord have
Goodness.
How are y'all guys doing on today? Episode, what is this? Episode
113.
Is
in
it?
the year of our Lord.
Are you sure it's not 112? Because I swear
We had 112 last week, boo.
It was last week, 112. Mm-hmm.
I was off.
We 113.
I was off. I wasn't paying attention.
Yep.
112.
How's everybody doing? How was your week? What's going on, everybody? We just waiting people for check in on Intelligent Ratchet. Please remember to like the Intelligent Ratchet page. Also share it. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Unique? How you feeling, brother? You know what I'm saying? My man Damon Unique is in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see that that you got out, brother. That is good to have you back on the streets. Good brother.
Got out.
I just, from what it is, if I don't see somebody's name in a while, you just got out. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's
All
good.
right, I'll rock with that.
Kind of doomy and gloomy.
What's wrong with gluten?
No, I said that's kind of
Gluten
doomy
free.
and gloomy.
I don't like gluten-free pizza.
You don't like gluten? You like extra gluten in your pizza?
I
What?
do like gluten in my pizza.
You got to gluten that pizza up.
I also don't like cauliflower crust pizza.
That just sounds
I'll
disgusting.
eat it. I'll eat cauliflower crust before I'll eat gluten-free pizza, though.
Yeah. Well, if you just joining us, make sure you take a moment, share us with your timeline. It helps us out tremendously.
Yeah, everybody do this right here. If you in any Facebook groups, just share us to your goddamn Facebook groups. That's what.
Please just go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? If you get clowned for sharing it, so be it. You help us out. We appreciate the looks. And everybody that's watching on Facebook, make sure you like, comment, subscribe as well from there. Share as well. We appreciate it. So how's everybody's week been so far?
Man, filled with
gotta kill
unicorns and cocaine, man.
You can't live.
Okay.
You wanna mute it?
What was that?
And he said, Kazi's not here.
Kazi's not here.
But we'll let him know.
We'll let him know that you hate him.
Why don't you just send him a message and tell him you hate him?
Yeah.
He ain't here no more.
Yo, I told y'all, yo, I was you know what I'm saying? I look like Kazi. See, what we didn't see, just don't put the names up. So it get people fucked up.
Oh, that's what it is. You didn't even put the names up.
Nah, but thanks for checking in, man. Thanks for checking in, yo. Man.
There you go.
There you go. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the name? AKA Poppy Chinheads. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Hey, mama.
It's the boy King Just.
Does your brain just work like this all the time?
For real.
All the time.
Never stops.
All right, cool.
Won't stop.
So starting in our top left, we got King Just.
King Just.
Got Bishop, Omega,
all the
47
time.
and a half letters. I'm DJP Nominal. Right below me, you got the hip hop mom. And down there, you got the number one artist in the triangle. It may be in the whole East Coast, to be honest. Candy Carver.
I like triangles.
You do. You are one triangle piece. I hate you too, bitch. He hates all of us. Yo, but nah, man. Make sure y'all check. Speaking of Kazi, make sure y'all check Kazi out.
Inside Voices on UNC Radio Sundays at 2:30. Sundays at 2:30.
Yep, every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And then if you got a half an hour before that, holler at us at Straight to Tape on Sundays, 2 until 4, or whenever we get off. That's me and my homegirl, hip hop mom, along with Rob. You know what I'm saying? Tico, DeGallo, and Perry are all on that situation. So, hip hop mom, we're gonna let you go ahead and start this thing all the way.
What I do, I support both y'all. So I go on to y'all first. Listen for a half hour, go to Kazi, and then I come back to y'all. So y'all get multiple.
Because we probably still talking, yeah.
We still talking,
yeah. Y'all get multiple views from me.
I appreciate that, Just. Thank you for being so supportive of everything that we do.
I try.
Justin is slowly riding my coattails into fame right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Don't get famous. Don't get famous. Song.
Can we please shout out
That's
P
it.
Nominal with his lovely wife and that portrait picture that you took? And
They was the jet couple of the month. Y'all was the jet couple of the month.
Listen, he looked like he had all the makeup on.
Fly.
Listen, he looked like Tay Diggs in that picture. I was like, who? He photoshopped his body on somebody else. He photoshopped his head on somebody else's body because P ain't got broad shoulders like that. I was like, look at them clavicles. Them ain't P clavicles.
He went to Charlotte.
We used to take at a club back in the day without the cell phone.
With the Air joint in the background.
Joint in the background, yep.
He was like, "Hey, just go say this Photoshop." I was like, "Yeah."
I saw it coming. I was like, "I'm gonna have some fun with this." Man.
Oh man, he said, "Yo, hey, just go say this Photoshop." I said, "Yes, it is."
I was going to. I was going to clown you with your suit, saying you had sweat socks on with that suit on, but you know
he didn't have a suit. No, that was a good old.
He had the white
no,
socks.
he got an Instagram joint where he got his legs crossed. He's sitting all.
Oh,
Yeah, that GQ shirt.
He had his job interview suit on, talking about he teaching class.
That was a cool. That was cool.
I'm like,
thank you, man.
He got on it.
Those designer threads right there, man. I know you love
like
those.
that.
Right. You got on sweat socks with toe thong chicletas on underneath there.
Hey, boy. I fuck with that suit, boy. I fuck with it. You know what I mean? That's one thing I won't make fun of you. That one was sharp.
It was snazzy.
It was snazzy. That right there's a snazzy ass suit. All right, so like we got like 14 people looking at us. Okay, y'all, we sorry. We just trying to get family business out the way. So we wanted to jump into the topic of the tax holiday that's going on, and hip hop mom, aka Keisha Wood, why Mrs. I'm smart and intelligent, but I cuss a lot. You know what I'm saying? We want you to go ahead all the way in, and because she had her fan out and everything like that, so it was
okay. So I've been doing payroll for over 20 years.
Church.
So it's hot here. I mean, it's cold in my room, so I have a sweatshirt on, and it's not so cold out here in this room. So anyway,
menopause.
So here's the deal. The payroll tax holiday started. The payroll tax deferral started yesterday. So your employer can choose to not withhold Social Security tax from your check.
Mm.
Social Security tax is 6.2% of your check. Okay.
Right.
So for somebody that makes $50K a year, that's about $250 something a month. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That you get to take home as opposed to paying it into Social Security. However, your employer, if they choose to not withhold that Social Security from you for the remainder of the year, so September, October, November, December, then beginning in January, they will then take the Social Security like they regularly would, and then they'll take, again, for example, $50,000, $258 a month from you on top of the taxes that they would normally take. So you get to have it in your pocket September through the end of the year, but you will be basically double taxed to pay it back January through April of next year. So plan accordingly. Now, what's going on is that Trump is trying to promise that if he's reelected, that he'll find a way to forgive these taxes. So that's another layer.
How?
Layer to the thing.
But is that legal?
I don't think most of what he does.
Income tax at its core is not legal at all. Anyway,
yes, it is.
Like, no, we shouldn't have to pay. It's unconstitutional. We shouldn't have to pay taxes.
Well, come on.
Stop
it.
Explain, Lucy.
So, Keisha, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, is it one of those things where if you take it, then you're gonna be taxed double? Can it come out of your return, your refund check, or is
no? This is Social Security tax. No.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with your tax return, unless at the they don't have time to do it for 2020 tax returns, but there's a lot of time for them to kind of not figure it out, but make some more shit up, basically.
Right.
Mhm.
And they could say, beginning next year, either the money is forgiven, which for an individual, yes, that's a good thing. But for the Social Security system itself, the amount of money, the amount of interest that's made on your regular Social Security deposits that pays out the Social Security, pays my parents get Social Security. I know how old y'all parents are. Y'all parents probably get Social Security. Where the fuck do people think that money's coming from? It's kind of like a Ponzi scheme, right?
We're
Where
taking money from the old people.
Taking money from the young people to pay the old people.
Right.
And it just keeps going on and going on and going on like that. So this 4 months without Social Security tax is probably going to be super detrimental. Like, we ain't going to have no Social Security when we get old. Because of this and other things.
Did we know that already, though? I thought we kind of we understood that already.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even counting on this shit.
Yeah. What it comes down to,
I hear you.
Because what happened, even with that case, is kind of like, because Key could talk to this when you deal with pensions and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you have a workforce and you have a young workforce, and then you have a minimal older workforce. So you have more people there for 30 years. Like, this is why pensions and shit have gone away. It's because you don't have enough younger folks that's going to be there 30 years to pay into that pension for the older folks. You know what I'm saying? So,
you're exactly right. And Social Security is the same way. And this is just another knock to Social Security. So, but it doesn't have anything to do.
Social Security was so successful before, because we had baby boomers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like this: the baby boomers didn't have enough kids to support after that point. So, you know, a lot of shit, we're gonna blame the baby boomers because they fucked up colleges and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you getting the trade and all that shit.
Boomer. Okay, boomer.
Boomers, but no, thanks for fucking up the environment. But you know what I'm saying? But so it's just like,
so it doesn't have anything to do right now with your 2020 federal tax return. Right now, that could change. Okay. It could very well change, but as of now, and all that I've read about it, it has nothing to do with that. The payback will happen from your paycheck January through April of 2021. So it is it's a deferral. It is not necessarily a holiday. Holiday kind of in payroll is when you don't have to pay this back or you don't owe it. This is a deferral program where you don't pay it now, you pay it later. So I say all that to say, be careful how you spend this money, because if you don't, everything that I see now, you don't have the option to opt out. So you can't tell your employer continue to pay, because your employer either has to, as a whole, stop taking Social Security out of everybody's check that meets these qualifications, or they don't have to.
Right.
They can continue to tax you and pay if they want to. So if your employer does that, you're fine, because your tax will keep coming out. You'll keep paying. How they're going to reconcile that, I don't know. But anyway, but if your Social Security, everybody make sure they look at their first check of September. If there's nothing on there deducted called Social Security, or in some places it's called FICA, then that money is in your check, and you will have to begin to pay it back out of your check beginning January. So just prepare yourself to do so.
So I just heard about this right before we went live. You mentioned it in the chat, but what generated this particular this, what'd you call it, a tax tax holiday?
Well, they're calling it a payroll holiday. It's part of the whole COVID response, as opposed. So this is the second wave of assistance from the $1,400 that was sent out earlier in the year. So this is the second wave in an attempt to help people put more money in their pockets due to COVID. And also to stimulate the economy. So that $1,400 payment went to you if you made under a certain amount of money regardless. You only get money if you're working right now. So, you know, It's 6.2%. So it's not a whole lot of money, but it can, when you double it, it's 12.4%. And in January, if you are living paycheck to paycheck, you're going to be fucking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if I was you, I'd work some overtime if y'all available. If y'all can
work some overtime, put this shit in the stock market. Like you can do a lot of things.
Keisha, I love you just said that. You just made my heart flutter.
Make some money. Try to make some money off of that money, so that when January comes, you don't feel that burden.
Shit, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. Like there's apps out there. Get Acorn, get Stash app. If you don't know how to invest like Justin and look at ticker tapes and all that shit, there are ways. My Stash app. When I say this right here, I start off with $200 in my Stash app. You know what I mean? With the $500, with the $5 what's stands, I'm at like $596 right now. So it do work.
Look, there's a thing on YouTube called Market Mondays.
Market Mondays.
On YouTube from Earn Your Leisure. They do a thing called Market Monday. They go live every Monday night. Tuesdays, it's a dude called Wall Street Trapper. He goes every Tuesday night. And then it's another one called the Come Up Series. They do a live YouTube in the evenings. Subscribe to those channels. Look them up. They're all about stocks and investing, trading stock options. It's a lot of differences. So get educated on how to do that stuff and start building your own wealth.
Just like my money and then do it for me. I don't want to do it.
Huh?
Did I do it?
No, but
I even think Cash App has. Didn't I see some stock things on Cash App too?
Yeah, you can invest.
But if you don't want to, like I'm saying, Keith, if you don't want to do it, go do Acorns. Do Acorn, do Stash App, or the Stash App. And what it will do is
you're still doing it yourself. I mean, all of them have I do M1 Finance. That's the one I mess with, as well as Robinhood, but probably M1 Finance. So I have all my ETFs, all my accounts and everything set up. How my portfolios and my kids' portfolios, and I do automatic deposit.
Mm-hmm.
And I already have it set. I want 25% of my deposit going here. I want 25% of my deposit going here, and I want 20. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, and it just does all that, and I just continue to just do it that way.
And then you don't have, and
now when I was on Forex, the currency. When I was trading currency, I was on that like every day and had to do that, and that's too much. But stocks more so, especially ones that you find out, you start looking at ones that pay dividends.
Mm-hmm.
So you
start. Split just happened last week. This week.
Well, that dividends and splits are two different things. Dividends are get paid owning the stock. So, but just like I have Apple and I have Tesla. So I purchased some stock. I made money when they announced it because both stocks went up significantly in between that whole month. And then now that they did the split, now I have more shares. And over the next course of years, they're going to go back up to where they were then. And then they'll keep, like I actually did some research. And if you had bought 50 shares of stock in 2002 in Apple, you would have 700 shares of stock right now based on their splits.
And what's their stock at right now?
Right now, it's probably at like $200
a share.
And you have 700. And you have.
I'll have one share, please.
It's at $131.
How much for one share?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get one share, please. Can I get one share?
You're looking at close to $200,000 easily. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Off of that.
And that is building wealth, people. That's building wealth. So having 200 grand in the bank is one thing, but having like tangible shit is wealth. Property, stock, bonds.
And then not only
building wealth.
Pay dividends, so you're making money on top of that as well. So you keep depositing into those accounts. So I talk to y'all about stocks all day. I love it. I wish I could do it. I really want to. I really want to.
We kind of we quiet but let Justin talk.
Right. We'll have a financial justice.
Don't you see how Eric just shutting the fuck up, Justin? You're not noticing? We just shutting you down.
I hear you. I love.
It's important.
Was out this bug like, yo, shut the fuck up and listen to Just.
No, I'm telling you, because I mean, I made my kids read financial books, you know what I'm saying, and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all gotta get educated and know what the heck going on. You know what I'm saying?
They have pictures in them. It's like children's financial books.
Hold on.
Just you.
Oh, God.
Why just got the shorts on? That's got John Stockton.
You don't even know what you just did. What'd you say?
Jessica got little ass shorts on. Them shorts is little as hell. Them.
Nah,
Those are house shorts.
Look at them, John. Look at you showing half your thigh.
You got them house shorts. You got them thoughts on.
Just say them thigh high shorts.
You just be looking at my junk, but nah, like
yeah.
So
okay,
yeah.
It's like a workbook with worksheets in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, but I gotta.
That's wonderful.
Fuck that. I need to get them shits for myself. Like, get the children's books. That way, hey, y'all go out there and get them children's books so y'all can understand that stock coming into it. It's okay.
Hey, it don't matter. It don't matter where you learn that.
Right.
I got a 9-year-old and a 13-year-old, or he'll be 13 this week. So y'all need to know. You know what I'm saying? And I show them their portfolios, and we go over stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
that's what Melody did in Chicago, I think, right?
Y'all
know Melody Hobson?
Damn about that.
No.
But
so y'all watch Star Wars?
Yes, we watched Star Wars.
So they made the Star Wars movies.
Okay.
Y'all know who I'm talking about, right?
No.
Okay. I'll be back. I'll just
but
to y'all in the chat.
No, yes, send it to Pete so he can show it up.
Melody Hobson is a black woman that she works in like financial literacy.
Okay.
She gave I think she did in Chicago. Gave real money to invest. Like I think they were middle school students.
Can you skip it like a record?
Yeah, you are.
Kenny.
I don't know why.
You sound chopped and screwed.
She like this how you sound, Candy. Like, hi, my name is Candy. So it sounds like you got a stutter and shit. So Candy doesn't have a stutter. She doesn't have a speech impediment.
P9 trying to put effects. He's trying to DJ while we doing live.
No, I'm trying to look up who Melanie Hobson is since you brought her up.
But now
what is going on with y'all cameras and shit, man? Why me and Just don't have this situation, yo? What are y'all? What is going on?
What's going on with my camera? Am I doing something strange?
Yeah, your joint blinking, bro.
Your joint blinking, stuttering.
Yeah.
Anytime
you pull up another picture, I noticed that a lot of times. Anytime you start going to another screen, your joint blink.
Like right just then.
You don't see that yourself?
It's
yeah,
quick,
I don't see it. Like what y'all.
It's just a.
Anyway, this is one of the ratchet parts of Intelligently Ratchet, y'all.
StreamYard takes a lot of
how you
internet
not even on screen?
Don't talk to us while you're not on screen.
I don't.
Yo, Tico was in these comments wilding out. Like when I say this right, Tico's in these comments acting stupid because that dude said property stocks, child trafficking, all built up.
Yes, please. Shout out to Nike.
You cannot do child trafficking.
Now, not right now.
It's so funny, but not in this climate. Don't do it now.
Oh man,
don't do it now.
You got Candy over there skipping now. All right, now.
You chopped a screw right now.
It's on the triangles.
Oh me.
Oh man. Somebody be what?
Yeah, exactly, Naughty.
That's how I'm looking, Naughty.
Not trying to catch epilepsy from you, P, tonight.
For real. Thanks, P, for killing off the one. Listen, we got to put a warning up. If you have epilepsy, please be warned because
right. Flashing. Light.
Oh man! All right. So anyway, we done with the payroll?
Yeah, we're done. Just remember.
So hey, just look out for that. You got some.
You pay it back later.
Right. If you got some extra money in your check, go ahead and put that to the side or do something with it. smart.
That's gonna make you some money.
That's gonna make you money on top.
You're gonna have to pay it back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna have to pay it back.
So
he said, and even though Trump said if I get elected, he's just trying to, use that security.
He's trying to get reelected.
He doesn't really have control over that. So
exactly. But
I think
he's gonna get reelected.
I don't want to talk about
it. Listen, just
I'm not saying I hope. I'm not saying I'm rooting for him. I think it's gonna happen though.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right here, Just. That's a bad transition because we already got some sad news we got to share with people.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? As far as
let's get it out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Chadwick Boseman passed away. Of course, everybody knows that. Played James Brown, Thurgood Marshall, also Black Panther. Just to name a few of the movies that he did. He was diagnosed back in 2016 with colon cancer.
Robinson, don't forget that.
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
And it's like, and we look at like when he filmed these films, man, right? Because I could say, so Black Panther came out in 2018, right? I'm not mistaken with that, am I?
I think it's 2017.
18, 17.
It was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. It was 2018.
Yeah, you're right. 2018.
So it came out. So it came out in 2018. So he must have been because again, you know what I mean. He must have been diagnosed because they would have started shooting in 2016, 15, 16 to get it out in 18. Am I correct in that? Right.
Yeah.
So so we got to understand that dude was probably diagnosed with stage 3 cancer while he was filming Black Panther.
While he was training before, because remember you got to train, so they got training. So you got to go see the bulk up to get ready to be a superhero.
And then the latest, the Five Bloods. He did action shots in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like
everything was action.
Yeah, most of his scenes had action in them. So,
they were in the jungle in like 108-degree heat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So I was I forget the dude in Five Bloods, but he played Lester Freeman in The Wire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I love him. I love anything he is in.
Yeah, he played Lester in The Wire. I had seen an interview with him, and I didn't even know he was British. You know what I'm saying? And his real accent really messed me up.
Clark Peters.
Hey, good night, bro. No, you're great. I love you. All right.
That's
Everybody in the chat just gonna go, y'all give him
some hearts. Knowing his kids
some hearts.
If mine come down here, I have to turn the camera off because they walk around in sweatshirts and underwear all day.
Hey, listen, that's for the ladies though. That's what they grown. They all 18.
No, they're children.
We're dance at. So.
Dance.
But anyway, he was saying in the interview how when they were filming Five Bloods, and he's telling his wife like, I think he's kind of like feeling himself a fancy because he got all these people giving him massages after every take, and his girl holding his hand, and this person's rubbing his shoulder, this one's rubbing his feet, this one's spanning him, and and then he was like, I had no idea whatsoever that this dude was going through chemo.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
Blood flowing, and that probably was like part of their job. Probably were nutritionists that were doubling as masseuses just so that they could be on.
He was like, damn, I feel so bad about that. I was thinking that about him, not knowing this is what he's actually going through in the time of when they're shooting a movie.
Right.
I was like, so it was like, dang, that's that's real. You know what I'm saying? For him to even come out, and say all that. But that was crazy.
I have Crohn's disease, which is the gastrointestinal disease. If not treated, can possibly turn into colon. And my grandmother died of colon cancer, and this shit hit me extra hard. So, like, just to know the pain that he was in, doing all he just didn't do like a lot of actors do. 2 movies in that amount of time. He did like 5
movies.
Movies.
It was all really physical. It was all really physical. It wasn't like Think about that. It was all Keish.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
Okay. So but, yeah, it is astounding. It's astounding, but he was a man with a good team behind him. He was a man with a mission, and he knew that he needed to knock this shit out.
Right.
And leave his legacy for his family foremost, but his fans as well. And job well done, dude.
And let's really talk about like you said, his team. No one leaked that man's business. We didn't know. You know what I'm saying? No one leaked that man's business. We even had discussions because I looked at him when he did the 42 and I was like, oh, he must be losing weight for a role, right? Because I looked at him, I was like, why is he looking? Because you know what I'm saying? And I'll go back to the point where 50 Cent didn't tell us that he was losing weight for a role. He just put the shit up and he was like, damn. Like, yo, 50 look mad fucking skinny for no reason. This nigga about to die. But then it was for a role. So I'm like, in my back of my mind, like, Chadwick is he's been losing steady weight for a role. Then he's gonna bulk back up for you know what I'm saying, Black Panther 2, right? And it's like, yo, but for him to just, and it was like, there wasn't no, hey, I'm sick. It was like, you saw Chadwick, he got quiet for a while. We didn't, you know what I'm saying, we all right. And then it was like, he's gone. Yo, he left like what? Like it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know. You know, that is the way, if you're gonna do it and it's in private, that's the way you do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. You do it in private, you say, hey, I don't want y'all to worry about me. Boom. It was kind of like my like Hagar, if y'all ever knew Hagar. That's kind of how he did it. It was like,
I thought, oh, yeah, you talking about the Hager?
Yeah, Hager.
Yeah, he was like 73.
Yeah, I was like, yo,
I got a phone call from him the month before. Like he just calling it, and I got a phone call from him the month before, and I seen him a few months before. He told me he was on a new diet. I was like, oh, you slim down. He was told me he was diet, and I had to just take it for what it was, right? Yeah. And he called and made a few jokes, talked about 50 minutes, and he hung up the phone. And then I remember when he died, because it was a central photo. And I'm sorry I interrupted you again, but like I remember him, and I thought about the same thing.
Yep.
But guess what? All of that is none of anybody's business. Even though these people are celebrities and they like split themselves open and give us their all, their personal life is really, I mean, even though there's billions of dollars made off of it every year, their personal life is none of our business. And that's so people, I mean, there's money made off of just pontificating off of what's going on in celebrity life.
Let's go.
Talk about Niecy Nash.
Wednesday.
Spell it.
Whoa, what'd you say about Niecy Nash?
Talk about Niecy. Like, what's going on in celebrities' personal lives is none of our business until they choose to share it with us. That's it.
Pontificate.
You know what? That's an interesting transitional point, because something that came out after the fact of Chadwick's past is that
I'm gonna need her to spell that word for me.
Pontificate.
Wrong.
How you know?
Wrong. I don't know. I just said.
I
want to say because against the.
Because he been winning this trapping spelling thing last
man. I'm competitive, damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Ratchet effect of
the
Just calling for a spelling bee on the spot. But yo,
I have a spelling bee later. Watch.
Yay!
We sure will.
Yo, and shout out to my homegirl Joy for checking in for the first time. You know what I'm saying? One of my supporters back from YB Normal. You know what I'm saying? It pisses her off that I'm not doing comedy right now. Joy's gonna beat me up in public. So shout out to Joy, yo.
And we're gonna have
when I get famous, I'm gonna have a story that I give to the public. It's gonna be completely different from how I live my real life.
Right.
And we're gonna have a trap spelling bee later. So if anybody in the group, any Ratchets here that wants to come on, with us and get a part of this trap spelling bee, put it in the comments and or one of us will send you the link and you can get on later. Stay tuned.
I can't. What I'm gonna say is this right here. I can't spell, and I came from the Durham public system, so I'm gonna lose.
These words.
You came from where? You
came from where?
You came from where? From where?
Came from the Durham and Philadelphia public school system.
Durham.
You said Durham?
Talked about this. Durham.
You sure? It's fine.
Yo, did y'all?
It's okay.
Real quick, let's backtrack before we move on. Danita had an interesting question. She was asking how you feel about the debate of them killing off T'Challa and having someone new take his place. I've seen a lot of people talking online about this, and apparently in the comic book, his sister, his sister took his spot.
Well, I'm gonna say this right. Can I say this right here? I'm gonna call BS. I'm gonna call BS because we done had 3 different damn Spider-Mans. It's okay.
3. That's right. We had about 5.
Batman, 007.
We had about 84 007s.
Even the young Peter Parker.
We will be okay. We will be okay.
Whatever they do is gonna be funky. It's fine.
We'll be okay.
Hold on. But
y'all
remember how we was when we had a new Aunt Viv? You think we gonna be the same if we had a new T'Challa?
Like
I said, in the comic book, he actually does die. Killmonger does actually kill him. So, and
I think that they need to let because Killmonger wasn't really dead in the movie.
Right. Yep.
I think that T'Challa dies and Killmonger comes back.
I don't know.
As a change of heart.
Listen, just because.
Killmonger. No.
Hold on.
Just because.
Make your spot. I'm about
just because we talk about a movie here. Just because the character is still the same. It's still in the same universe. Okay, we're talking about Black Panther character. Like honestly, what they can do for real, if they wanted to, they could simply just CGI Black Panther, never have him take off his mask or nothing like that, and show him a costume. The whole fucking movie,
that would be
right?
No, they did that with Paul Walker in the Fast and Furious joint.
And
that's right.
But that was just for one movie.
Well, kinda. They had shots. They had shots of him
of the movie, right?
Right, they had shots of him already that he had filmed beforehand, and then they had his brother.
Say Paul Wall.
They had his
listen.
They had his brother do a stand-in for the other shots that they have.
Damn it, Miss King, he'd be light skinned if he wanted to. It ain't that many. You ever know it ain't that many light skinned superheroes? It ain't no curly haired light skinned superheroes. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm okay with y'all darkies having.
Nigga, we really only have 1.5 black superheroes. Period. Can you wait for the light skinned ones to come?
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
Right, I was gonna say we ain't really even got none.
I'm talking about Miss King. Miss King's.
I know that, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait.
No, she said that.
I'm being Danita right now. You gotta wait for the light skinned ones to come. We only have like 1.5. Captain America ain't even came out yet.
I think Bishop. Chill.
Fuck that. Superman. I want Superman to be fucking Puerto Rican. Like that's what I need. I need somebody.
Yeah. No, because he black and Puerto Rican, so he nigger Rican. So like.
You gotta be.
Miles Morales is nigger Rican, but I appreciate the point.
Gotcha. Hey, listen. Spider-Man was biracial. The anime point that's
what I'm saying. We got a black Spider-Man.
That's what I'm saying. Miles Morales.
Yeah, Miles Morales.
I love that.
That's true. But listen. I think the ultimate point or the ultimate problem that we cannot have happen with Black Panther is we cannot do this rabbit hole thing that Marvel's done in the past. We had the Human Torch turn into Captain America. We had the new Human Torch, then turn into Killmonger.
Oh yeah.
We've had people switch from one branch to the other. We've had Green Lantern, then later become another. Like we can't have all this flip-floppy stuff happen.
And guess what?
If it's gonna be somebody new, then that person that's who you are, and that's who you are forever. You can't switch back and forth. If we pick somebody new, is all I'm saying. That irritates me as someone who watches the movies. That's all.
But I think that only happened when they were trying to.
Batman's that we had.
Michael Keaton, about 30.
We had Val Kilmer.
George
blonde hair and blue eyes.
George Clooney. You had what was that dude's name?
Okay, after that was Christian Bale.
Val Kilmer.
Christian Bale was the best one.
Wow.
And then you had
Michael Keaton.
I said
you said Michael Keaton.
In order.
My bad.
Turn your headphones up.
I didn't hear you say Val Kilmer. So.
The Boston dude. What's the Boston dude's name?
That's what I'm saying.
Boston.
So we had
and homie from Twilight.
No, was he Batman? I mean, what's
homie from Twilight? Homie from Twilight is the new Batman now.
Oh, he's the new Batman. Yeah, I have not watched.
But y'all know how black people are. We don't like the switchy. Like we don't like.
That's what I'm saying. Like we didn't like John Benson stuff.
I mean, you left out Lewis Wilson, Robert Lower. You left out Adam West. I mean, there's been a lot of Batman.
Adam West is the original Batman.
Hey,
that nigga had a body like Phenomenal was out there looking terrible.
That's fucked up, dog. I'm gonna leave that alone, Bishop. Consider you bigger than me. It's all right. I'm gonna leave it be, Bishop. I'm let it slide for now.
What I'm saying is right. I'm fat.
Just know we gonna revisit that. That's just
what I'm saying. No, I'm fat. At least I'm not fat skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like
skinny.
Hey, Bishop, get you.
I've been skinny fat before.
He's like this. He's like this. Bishop.
I'm gonna get my ass whipped because I got the big ass hands too. His hands big as shit.
He's gonna get you for that. he gonna wait. You just gonna. I don't know how he gonna do it. He probably gonna do it at your party.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Phenomenal gonna smack the shit out of me. Phenomenal hands just came out of slavery. You know what I'm saying? They just last week they just stopped being in slavery. You know
need more wine.
Did you say you hate it here?
She said I hate it here. Did she cut her screen?
Oh, there go my flicker.
He be flipping chicken with his hands like.
He don't even have tongs for the grill. Do you have tongs for your grill?
I don't know.
Yo, why you Tico say you like wet peaches? All right, let's get back on track, y'all. Let's get back on track.
I'm not messing with Tico.
Hey yo, we gotta go next. Since it's me versus Bishop right now, we gotta talk about the versus battle. Monica versus Brandy. What did y'all think about the battle? Who did y'all think won? Was it worth your while? Was it what you expected?
I
think we won.
The only thing
I liked it better.
I enjoyed about it was the shade.
The shade.
There was plenty of shade now.
Oh,
there was a lot of shade to go around.
Yo, can I say something from an awkward woman's perspective?
Say something.
You cool motherfuckers. I'm for this shit, and I like it. I'm fine with it. But cool motherfuckers miss and that people that awkward.
What?
And like
Candy,
you process. Hold on, I ain't done yet.
Hold on, Candy.
But you trying to cuss us out and you keep repeating yourself. You're like Max Headroom right now.
I'm sorry. I have to mute. Excuse me, Candy. I got you muted, boo. Yo, you are sounding horrible right now. And listen, and it's like you being loud and wrong at the same time. You are loud and wrong right now. Okay, I think whatever you did before, take your earpiece out. I think the earpiece is going back and forth. There you go. Oh no, bring it back. There you go. Say it in.
Unplug it.
Unplug it.
Oh.
Yo, I swear to God, and tell it to be Ratchet. Listen. Yo. Listen.
Plug it back in.
My check, Candy.
Mic check, Candy.
No.
It's worse.
Do what you did last week, Candy. Listen. You know what you do? Hey, Candy, what we want Candy to do. No, she's not awkward. It's her. She's fine in awkward. She is. Okay, but she can't say nothing. So we can talk all the junk about Candy right now. Let's do it. Okay,
hey, Candy, when you're ready, we love you. You're awesome. You're great. You're fabulous.
Yes, you are. Who's the pretty girl?
And we want to hear
pretty girl, Candy. Who's the pretty girl?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Who's the pretty girl, Candy?
Just wait when you're ready to talk, and we'll shut up and we'll
allow you to talk. We'll mute ourselves and allow you to talk. How's that? That's good, boo.
We'll respectfully give you
the cherry and vanilla ice. That's hilarious.
Okay. So we're gonna unmute you, and then we're gonna let you talk because
we're gonna mute everybody. Mute yourselves. Mute yourselves.
We need that energy. We need that energy.
Go, Candy.
Shit ain't acting right. The shit's not acting right, so I'm gonna be quiet.
No.
Told me it won't.
Sit down.
Oh shit. Okay. No, I was just saying that I think that people misinterpret awkward folks as like sometimes throwing like was shade. I didn't process a lot of what she was saying as her trying to be funny. She's goofy, and it wasn't her delivery wasn't smooth like you assume that a entertainer's delivery should be.
Nope. I'm awkward.
Right.
Both of them were throwing shade.
Both
of them were taking shots.
I want to throw something out.
They weren't like venomous, but they were both throwing shade at one another. Both of them were.
Got you. I want to throw something out. I just realized something. Once Bishop muted his mic, there was no more echo. Bishop, you are the problem.
Do it again. I bet you want to not.
When she talks, maybe
she
projects her voice, probably.
Right.
I think it's you. Because we have the problem.
Because
I'm blaming it on
I'm dealing with a $250 laptop right now. This is top of the line.
Nigga, you got a Chromebook. You got a well, you got an Acer.
Oh God. It could be me.
It is you. I'm telling you. Now that we go back. It's cool. I don't need to hear you anyway. You're muted.
Okay, fuck it. I'm back.
No, you're not. You're not back. So, hey, Candy, how you doing?
Hey guys.
Are you gonna read us a poem?
I'm gonna read one more poem real quick.
So yeah, go ahead, P. Talk to him.
Roses are red, violets are extra blue. When I saw you from across the room, I thought to myself, what it do? Oh, I wrote this song. And it just
y'all go listen to my poem. Y'all go listen to my poem.
Why was he doing
She thought it was a fun way to end the songs instead of just telling stories.
I was laughing so loud and hard that I forgot to ascertain whether the poem had anything to do with the song that she put after that. Did it?
No. Not really.
All right.
Yo, what is that? Candy, is that you?
You're right, Muhammad. You're right. They are gonna take this whole. They're gonna take the thing to the bank thing. They should. It'd be stupid if they didn't. But Monica didn't seem too juiced about it.
But I guess if you're looking for that, if you walk in like, oh, they had a feud, they gonna have a feud, like, and you thinking in that, maybe you might see it more. I wasn't looking for it.
I wasn't looking for it either because I don't care. That's not my thing. This is like y'all thing. I'm a whole 5-something years older than y'all. Shade.
So you wasn't checking for Monica and them?
I mean, I like Monica. I like songs, but as far as me being entrenched in their back and forth and who the dude was and the feud back how many ever years ago it was, I don't know anything about that stuff. Other than it existed, I don't know the details of it.
I feel you on that. I mean, it really, Tico. I wasn't interested in the battle for that exact reason. I'm like, they had beef, they had problems forever ago, and I like a lot of Monica songs. I like some of Brandy's songs too. It was too long. The battle did last too long. But overall, it was fairly entertaining. But who do y'all think? Who is the winner in y'all opinion?
I didn't get on till I think Brandy was doing Best Friend. That's when I came on. So I missed whatever I missed beforehand. Mm-hmm. I wasn't entertained either way.
Not at all?
I liked it.
What was the deal breaker for you then, Jess? Was it just boring altogether? I mean, they held on to 1.2 million the whole night on IG.
Like, I think everybody wanted to hear The Boy Is Mine, and
everybody but Monica.
I don't know, but
no, because we got to think about this. This is who listened to that music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you were 10, 11, 12 years old,
mm-hmm.
you were Monica and Brandy were in your lexicon. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like when they came out, like yeah, I think I'm the same age as Monica. They're like in their 40s or whatever. So when they came out 15, 16 years old, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was good for me because I was like, it was refreshing to me because I was like, oh, I forgot about this song. I forgot that they had this many hits, right? You know what I'm saying? So it was like this because I've always listened to them in passing. It was like this. I've always listened to them, and like you was the next video on 106 Apart when I wanted to see the video I wanted to see. So you know what I mean? Since you was on the countdown for the last 11 times, I know the song, right?
Word.
But at that point in time, like I was telling Nita, I was
you owned both albums and you had their posters in your room.
I didn't listen. I thought I looked like the dude a little bit that was in Monica video.
Which one?
See,
yeah.
See the light skin one.
I thought, the little light skin. I thought I looked like him. I was like, I checked for Monica. I was like, because I could have been in that video. She should have had me, but I don't live in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
I thought you was from there.
I'm not. I said
no. He's from Jersey, right?
Like, yo, don't. I'm not from Atlanta. Ludacris is from Atlanta or Chicago. You made me fuck up my train of thought. But either way, you know what I'm saying? I checked for it in passing. You know what I'm saying? Because I listened to nothing but hip hop during the time that they were doing all that shit. So, but yeah, they got some good ass music. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
I believe Brandy has the better voice. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I like the airiness, raspiness of her voice. You know what I'm saying? She sounds like an angel. She sounds like an angel. You know what I'm saying? And then I was really concerned about the outfits though. The outfits.
Talk about it.
Those I want to say this right here. It is 89 degrees right now in Durham, North Carolina. And I know it's hot as shit in Atlanta. And Brandy came through with a whole fall outfit on, like it was autumn.
Well, I said that. Y'all said it's cold in Tyler Perry Studios.
Listen,
why don't you leave with that part? She had on a whole turtleneck, yo.
Listen, what I'm saying is right here. She had a turtleneck on. She had Joseph Technicolor raincoat on. You know what I'm saying? She was in this mug and then she had some chicletas on. And Erykah Badu said it best.
Hey, hold on. Some what?
Chicletas.
Chicletas?
Chicleta. That's what
even though she had on slides, they wasn't chicletas, but flip flops.
What is a chicleta?
Chicletas are the toe thongs or the shower shoes, the flip flops, the ones you put in between your toes.
Oh yeah,
I thought those were chicletas, the ones that did the crossing.
Anytime they go in between your toe,
that's a chicleta.
That's a chicleta.
I didn't know that. I thought they were the what's the names. I thought it was. Yeah. See, I've been
from Philly,
and I hate to say that.
Yeah.
But I thought.
What'd you say, Keith? I need to hear it one more time.
I said if you were from Philly, you would know that. Duh.
Thank you.
Yeah, watch your mouth. Just you know what I'm saying. I know what charcuteries is, and I can, you know what I'm saying now. Meat and cheese, you know, on a board.
Charcuteries. Shark.
Charcuteries. But nah, man. So it was cool, man. Like Monica looked like Laura Farquhar, and then she was bulletproof. Her outfit was bulletproof. Randy came as a hippie.
It was for me. It was a bit much to sit there on that stool all night, because she was just like she wasn't like relaxed at all. She was
stiff as hell. She had a bond.
She didn't lean back. She leaned back like a board. But hey,
you know her motherfucking legs were sweating, boy. Boy,
she had that corset on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She had a corset and some baggy leather. Like and the pants was crazy because they were tight all the way up until they got to the the midsection area or whatever.
I didn't see that. Did you zoom in or something?
No, it's just baggy to me.
I mean, she got up a couple. She got up a couple times and moved around. Cause I thought, I was like, are those boots? I didn't know what she had on. I was like, oh, those jeans.
They're boot pants.
Yeah. Boot pants. No, those are pants. Those are actual pants.
Let's take a closer look.
Oh gosh, P, you gonna start flickering?
I ain't flickering now. I got it up already. So this is.
Look at those outfits.
There we go.
She got boyfriend jeans on.
Boyfriend jeans on.
She got boyfriend jeans.
Yeah, so she had on those actual pants.
That is the boho. That's definitely the boho look. But them, I don't know. I feel like she walked in Sperry's and they were like, "Girl, you cannot wear these Sperry's on this camera." Put here. Somebody bring her some shoes. And they brought her those white sandals.
No, that's what they call it. They call boyfriend jeans. That's the title of them shit.
I know.
But the $800 though. Candy said the $800. Shit. You know what? But boy,
that's the brand or the style of jeans.
It's the style of the jeans. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Boyfriend.
It's like how is it that a bed you put your boyfriend's jeans on?
It's like you put your boyfriend's jeans.
Oh, okay.
That
makes
was it
sense.
really that? Was it okay?
I had never heard this before. Boyfriend jeans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but man. I can make those.
I'm stylish as shit, boy.
And Candy brought up a good point. She wanted to wear her T-Murder shirt.
Real quick.
Anyway,
I'll make some boyfriend jeans this weekend.
I remember Anichi used to have jeans like that though. You know what I'm saying? You get them joints for $80. She probably has some $80 Anichi jeans or whatever real quick.
Anichi?
Yeah, remember Anichi?
I remember the name. I don't remember what it looked like.
Man, Anichi had the patchwork jeans.
The stovepipe jeans with the patches on them.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, okay. I had that joint. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just used to rock Pure Player back in the day. An RP55.
I did. I worked at Foot Locker. And I used to wear the RP55 shirts.
RP55. Y'all know RP55 is a cool down, don't y'all? You know what I'm saying? See, that's another. Don't think they got to stop you. Don't think they have to stop you. You can pivot on their ass. Wasn't nobody rocking the RP55. They said, we got what T.I. called that shit a coup.
I did 40% off 40%. Everything. I was straight. I was good.
You had some platinum FUBU though?
No. Oh, no, what I did? I had a yellow button-down shirt that had the brown hornet on it.
Oh, that was the tough one.
I had a brown hornet button down. That's the only FUBU I ever had.
Boy, that's surprising, man.
Yeah, I rocked FUBU all through high school when it wasn't even fucking like when niggas wasn't rocking FUBU. Everybody was on pole. I was rocking Karl Kani, FUBU.
I always growing up. I was wearing Gap jeans and polos shirts. It's still most of my shirts are still all or Polo Ralph Lauren, but Ralph, at that time it was always Gap. You always had to have something with Gap on it, and I worked right next to the Gap in the Limited. And they own Gap.
Remember the Gap hoodies that came in the bag? Shit,
I had every color.
That was a staple. Them joints, them Gap joints was like $40, yo.
I had every color.
Wear them shits as winter coats and be cold as shit.
Exactly. So I knew a couple girls that worked in the Limited, and Gap owned Limited or Limited owned Gap, one of the two. But so they would go and get the joints for me, and then I would give them discounts on sneakers. So
nice.
Okay, work together.
That's how I deal with
that's supposed to be.
That's how I did with my brother. I got my brother to get a job at Foot Action while I worked at Fonz. I got a 50% off and on all clothes or whatever. So we kind of had to buy our size. So I would buy my size or whatever and just have them exchange it. So because I'm saying we can wear the same shorts, we can wear the same shirts or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, pants, he wore like a 40 in pants or whatever. So,
because he a big little brother.
Yeah, he's a big little brother. So you know what I'm saying, but yeah.
All right, where we going with all this? We done.
I don't know.
Totally,
we branched off
out of control after talking about Brandy's boho jeans, boyfriend jeans.
Thank you. Okay, so back to Brandy and
Monica.
Yeah. So yeah, I watched it. I was bored. I was bored the entire time.
I enjoyed it.
I did add like 4 Monica songs that I forgot about to my playlist, and one Brandy song.
Was one of the 4 the one she has with Rick Ross?
No.
That Rick Ross?
The one that joint is hard. I used to play that back in the day. I honestly forgot about it.
That shit sound like the new Monica shit with Rick Ross.
And you a DJ.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Oh, time out. People kill me with that. You think a DJ literally remembers every single song ever created? If I don't get requests for it and no one asks for it,
now, I have
and I don't play
DJs,
it, then I'll forget about it sometimes.
I've dated DJs and be talking about music, and they'd be like, "I never heard of that." I'm like, "Okay."
It can happen. It all depends on where you're from and what you listen to. You could be a kill. Imagine this. Imagine you a EDM DJ, for instance, and they
weren't those kind of DJs. They claimed to be hip hop DJs, and they didn't know about the things that I was talking about. And we're the example. And we were similar ages.
I remember SP, who was better DJ. I remember what asked you was like, I don't know either one of those. First of all, you didn't say you never scratched. You don't scratch, and I was like, you're not a real DJ.
I'm not proficient.
That was an old conversation.
I can scratch, but I'm not like Jazzy Jeff.
Do you remember that conversation? Because that's how
nobody's like Jazzy Jeff. Don't you ever say that.
P.
Jazzy Jeff is magnificent.
That's my favorite. He's number 1 on my list.
He's
magnificent.
You are the dip. See,
he from your neck of the woods, right, Bishop?
What I'm not talking. Don't talk about me with you not scratching. We were talking about you. Listen, P. A DJ that doesn't scratch. It's the difference between a producer and a beat maker. You know the difference between a producer and a beat maker. A DJ that doesn't scratch, all you are is the nigga that play records. All we do is get you to play the records. You put the records on, you take the records off.
All right, Bishop. Let's walk down this road, Bishop. Now, please explain to me. Just refresh my memory. How many years have you been DJing?
Listen, what I'm saying. Oh,
you gonna tell me?
Oh no, sorry.
You gonna tell me how it works?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
educate me.
Because me and you have DJ'd the same. Because all I did was put records on a fucking joint. So yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it, nigga. You was a radio personality at best. You know what I'm saying? At best.
Wait. Let's calm it down.
Now, children.
What's
the next topic? What's the next topic?
You don't challenge me.
I was enjoying the back and forth.
No, because it's like I used to work at WXCU, and you know what I did? I wasn't a DJ. I was a dude that did this right here. It was on a computer. I picked what's on the computer screen and hit play. If I'm not scratching, guess what? You're not a DJ. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a DJ, so guess what? You in the same bucket I am. And you know what we both did? We both played music and we both talked on a microphone at the same time. Like, all right, the next song coming up is all right now. This is what a lovers that love. This right here was Luther Vandross, chopped and screwed.
Make P, I'm crying.
Now the problem with your argument is that you've seen me DJ in real life, and so it's just, and you've seen the type of response I get. Man, is it? Do you find a dry dance floor when I'm on the ones and twos? Nah, you don't. I must be doing something right, then shouldn't I?
First of all, no, you play records the best way that I'm not going to say you can't read a crowd. I'm not going to say you don't know, you can't feel the energy and you don't know what records to play. But if your ass cannot scratch, you will not put DJ in front of your name. You are record player nominal. You know what I'm saying? That's
record.
He is RP nominal.
Yeah. They said you need to rebrand, Phenom.
Brand.
Nah, but P can rock. I'm gonna say this right here. But I'm gonna say this right here. But can P rock a house? Yes, sir. I will. I'm gonna give you your props. You can come in and P will play. P play EDM, R&B, gospel, Mobb Deep, Prince, Dawn. You know what I'm saying?
Mobb Deep's the whole genre.
Had me up there fist pumping.
Hey,
this
do it all, man. He ain't got no bag. Y'all don't realize that's my bag right there. What you talking about?
And then P ain't got no mixtapes out either. Like P,
he'll do it in his job interview suit. You better go.
You better go ahead, P. Don't let nobody else talk about you besides us.
Don't do it.
Y'all family, so I let it go, man.
You are great. You are great. We appreciate you.
Oh, man.
Well, thank you. Candy sounds like that. Yo.
Gotta come back in. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. It ain't the hit. I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna try to just come back. Thank you, T, giving me some feedback. My black ass on mute.
That's not evolving, Joy. That's
being lazy.
Yes. Yes. It's one thing if they don't have to carry records. Like I get it, but blending and scratching, in my opinion,
he can blend though. He can blend.
I didn't say anything about his blending.
You ain't gonna come for his blending. His blending is awesome. Okay, but
blending and scratching.
Wiki.
Like when I was fucking with the equipment, I was looking at everything was foreign, everything was digital. I was like, I don't know how to do this shit, right. But I know how to and go back in. You know what I'm saying?
Do that again, run it back.
You know what I'm saying? I can hit him with that. You know what I'm saying? My joint was craft. My joint was backwards. So I used to bring it in this way. You know what I'm saying? Or actually push it out. I pushed the volume out because everybody would come in. You know, with the
I would never premiere as DJ, whatever my name is going to be, until I learn how to scratch.
You got to know how to scratch. And then I asked him something about back in the day about Tech 12s, and he was like, "What?" I was like,
"No, don't do that. Don't take it that far. That's not that part ain't true.
Don't make me go back into them old chats.
You did ask me something that I didn't know the answer to,
and I was like, "What the hell are you talking about? You don't know this." And that's when I started questioning everything about you as a DJ. Y'all
are mean to your friend. I don't like.
No, just
topic, yo.
It was a private joke. Yeah, thank you.
Yo, listen, right here. First of all,
you are the Chick-fil-A of all DJs.
We still love you.
I'll take it.
Yes,
we still love you. Even though you're a radio host, you're doing great. But you got a nice voice.
Okay. Well, thank you, man.
He went from record player phenomenal to record host phenomenal. RH phenomenal.
And when you say record player, I just think of one turntable, like
that one turntable. I dropped the needle on real gently.
He gonna take the record split it.
Let me get my cards out because I feel like it's time.
Damn.
Is it time for cards?
Once again, y'all, this is the Ratchet part of intelligently Ratchet. We ain't talking about shit right now.
Hold on, but I want to say this right here. First of all, like Pete, I had to get Pete back for himself because y'all had jumped me 1 week or whatever. It was not the case. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck you, Pete. You know what I'm saying?
Your birthday week?
Yes, my birthday week, and no, Just and P on I think it's an episode after that or before that was just roasting me on this joint. It was nothing I could do to fight back. So
everybody gotta get it once in a while.
Listen, what I'm saying is, what I want to say to the audience, do not feel bad for P Nominal because P Nominal is also a darn pit bull when it comes down to the jokes for no reason at all. So. Don't let this innocent like he's trying to look like he hurt.
Yo, he I'm telling you, he's a silent assassin. He's not
gonna go practice it. We are not forcing him to practice go scratching. He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
He's awesome. Phenomenal is like the trench coat mafia type person. He is gonna wait. He's gonna be like, you gotta be like, hey, we cool, right? Like, remember, I gave you my sandwich. Like, P9, I told you a long time ago, P9, I don't want no beef. Me, you cool, bro? You know what I'm saying? What's your cash at, man? I'm gonna just bless you with something.
Let me go ahead.
I don't want no drama, man. I still owe you a wedding present. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember, like, hey, you can't get me. I wore pink the day that you was getting married, even though I wasn't allowed to come. I was there in spirit. I wore ballet. Man, I wore ballet, and I even sent him a picture. I was like, "Hey, I'm wearing ballet. I'm there in spirit." I don't know what the fuck ballet was. I had to look it up.
It was pink.
It's pink.
Pink.
He couldn't tell me pink. Why couldn't you tell me pink? No, because
it's a specific pink. That's why. If you come in with some light highlighter pink, I would have been like, nah, dog, you missed the mark on that one.
No,
hot pink coming through with some hot pink on. Like, first of all, it's okay to wear pale pink. But ain't no man you should be out here with no hot pink on. Like, shit, fuck that. Especially not as dark as Just is. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna wear hot pink next week. Matter of fact, I'm about to change. I'm about to change. I'm about to change.
Hold on.
He said,
Let me help you.
Oh no.
He's serious. He's really changing clothes, y'all. He left to change clothes.
Yeah, he left to change
clothes. Is this better? Hey, Tico, is this better?
Yeah.
Tico, is this better?
Yeah, it is.
Much better.
It is much better.
Much. Are we gonna continue on to the next topic? Y'all know I'm old and it's almost my bedtime.
Well, you know what?
You are beautiful and young, my nigga.
I'm saying, since you want to be complaining and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? F you and your little fan.
I cannot wait.
You know what?
Sunday after next. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna exit you out mid fucking sentence.
Oh.
Straight to tape.
On straight to tape?
Yeah.
On straight to tape.
You're gonna be making a good ass point. I'm like, bloop, oops.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, wait, hold on. Who's this? Who's this coming in?
I'm back.
He's back.
Why the fuck do you have that Terry Crews tank top on?
What the fuck are you wearing?
Look.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give it up for Super Saiyan Just. Oh!
Oh, God.
Just out here looking like Future Trunks in this mug. Yeah.
You look like a Trump supporter that. It's confusing. Yeah, bro. We gonna get a pink t-shirt. We gonna get. I'm gonna look on the end and do a different pink. Yeah, I'm gonna find you a different pink.
I'm gonna mute you until you can talk regular to me.
Yeah. That's not hot pink. That's bubblegum pink.
Look, whatever it is.
Listen,
I'm wearing it. Hey, let me tell you.
I'm here for it.
I bought this because dude was having a raffle as a YouTuber. He was doing the raffle for a free Corvette. And I was like, shoot, I'll buy a t-shirt for $20 to win a free Corvette.
Right.
I ain't win, but you know.
You got that cool ass.
I still wear it. Shoot, I'm just in the house. Who's gonna say something about me?
Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Dexter's in the building.
I don't care.
Listen, hold on. Just there's nothing wrong with that pink. I said hot pink. I'm talking about the
I don't care.
You are okay. That when I'm saying this, sir.
This is Miami pink. This is Miami pink.
Fine.
I'm buying everybody pink t-shirts for my birthday. So
look at that. If you look right behind Candy, Candy, one of those triangles is the same color your shirt is.
Hey,
look at that. Look at that one.
Right in the middle. There you go.
Right here.
Over here.
That is bubblegum pink. You can wear that.
Bubblegum pink.
Bubblegum pink.
Oh, it's happening again.
Yeah. What's the last bubble yum? That shit get like I felt the sugar going through my arm when I tried to eat some of that shit.
The diabetes. So okay,
I felt the diabetes go through my veins.
We gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about allegedly a teacher was fired. We say allegedly because we did our research and none of us can find a real article on this. So on BuzzFeed, allegedly a teacher was fired because she had an OnlyFans page. All right. So what I wanted to bring up to the point is not actually should she have gotten fired or anything like that, but why is OnlyFans frowned upon as as a valid means of income? You know what I'm saying, or a part-time job?
So because most times people or society the culture has looked at OnlyFans as possibly a porn site, or most people that have used it as a way of porn, sexual exploitation.
No, I'm saying no. That's what I'm talking about.
Prostitution, or whatever. So
I want you to say no. I'm talking about literally you on OnlyFans right now, and you are diddling yourself on OnlyFans in front of people for money. What I'm saying is right here. Why would your first job be in jeopardy? Because you diddling yourself. It's something that you do. It's something that
teachers probably have. Teachers sign a contract, and there's probably some morality verbiage in their contract.
Right. Conduct unbecoming, or bad representation of their department, the school.
Exactly. I've come across a lot of teachers
not representing your school.
They should pay teachers. They should pay teachers enough money so that they don't have to do that.
Well,
that's true. Absolutely true. And if this story that we saw is true, she got to blow up. She don't need to teach. Like teachers don't get paid nearly enough. I was married to a teacher. He worked 14 hours a day between getting to school early, doing bus duty or whatever activities after school, and then all the shit he had to do at home that he didn't have time to do at school because he was teaching kids. They do not pay teachers enough.
No, they don't.
That's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying. So when I first telling them earlier that like that was when I moved to North Carolina. My undergrad's in education, and when I first moved to North Carolina, I was working in Durham Public Schools in 2007, and after taxes and insurance, I got a check at the end of every month for $1,900.
That's crazy.
So. And most of I was married then. A lot of my colleagues that weren't married had part-time jobs, like that they worked at night and on the weekend, and they graded papers and did extra work at their second job. So it's like until I just don't have. You can't if you have a morality clause in the job where you're like you can't do anything that's unbecoming, or they don't want you doing any free work, they need to pay you a substantial amount for you to be able to doing. Like personally, she was probably gonna quit anyway. It seems pretty easy. I think she was probably trying to get fired so she could get unemployment and do OnlyFans. That would have been the look, especially during COVID. I would have quit teaching if I was still a teacher during COVID.
But then for me, it's hell, what OnlyFans allegedly supposed to be I don't want to say it's an adult site, but I'm sure they vet the people that go on it.
Right.
As much as I talk about being on OnlyFans, I'm really not, so I really don't much about it. And you have to pay. So if someone has access to her page,
that's right.
How they know?
Had, what I'm saying, to
there
pay.
You go.
So I doubt that. I would like to believe that OnlyFans is vetting the people that are creating accounts, and
they're not.
What do you mean when you say that? Vetting them in what regard?
Right. Like when you're creating a profile, age and everything, and they're checking with your whatever banking information that you're putting. So,
but it doesn't necessarily have to be a student. This was like she was at.
So that's what I'm saying.
She's an elementary.
So that's
what
I'm saying. So if she's an elementary school teacher, I'm sure like none of her students. That's what I was getting at.
No,
so
but the parents.
So who cares? The parents are adults.
The parents,
but they're probably
somebody was a hater.
Parents who are like, oh.
Right, they're offended and they feel appalled and they look at it some kind of way. So that's what I was getting at.
Because they're ashamed of their own sexuality.
Exactly.
And saw the teacher, so they feel somehow vindicated or paying penance or relieving their moral
blockage,
I guess, indiscretions by reporting the teacher that's teaching all these kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was getting at. I was going a long way, but that's what I was getting at. I'm like, it's more so if anybody's looking at it or finding out, it's either one of the parents or one of her co-workers or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably the principal.
And if that's the case, hey, you paid to see it.
Or shit, it could have been a 5th grader who has a high school. Damn, it could have been anything. The way shit travels via the internet, it could have been anything.
True.
Mm-hmm. Like it's one chick back. I won't say chick, but
kind of. OnlyFans is kind of dark webbish. It's not
because they're
TikTok.
Well, it's a lot more popular now.
Yeah, about to say, it's a lot more popular.
That's a good point. That it's a lot more popular. But yeah, it's still dark webbish though. It's still not like mainstream in the way that kids generally have access. But I hear you. It could have been a young person, but either way, like my point goes to the teach. She wouldn't have been doing this shit if we paid teachers enough money. So like they're educated professionals, and if we pay them enough money, it's not a problem.
Some people can still I can still make an extra 20, 30, whatever off of, this on the side just by doing what I like anyway. If a person likes
expressing themselves that way,
pictures or just teasing someone, making provocative pictures. Don't even have to be full nudes or whatever. And if that's their thing, they can still do that and still make money. Like I said, I have a coworker whose wife does the feet thing.
The feet thing. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's.
I mean, and not only that, you think about it like this. There's a lot of money to be made before the bubble bursts. It's getting to that point where, because, Beyonce mentioned it, for instance, in the #1 song in the country. She's on the Demon Time. She might start OnlyFans. All right, so people who didn't know, they're all like, oh, what's this? Let me check it out. And it's it's growing and growing and growing and growing. So if you're going to make your money, you need to make it now. Before everybody's on it, and then
not only that, that's just another.
And it's a big bag you can make.
Some people are using the OnlyFans for other things. Like, all right, you want to know my trade secrets about whatever, how I'm doing such and such to make money.
That's true too.
On this end, okay, I'm gonna show you how to, get a good song producer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I know someone, a female artist. Her name's 3D Not T. Very dope rapper, but she also has a OnlyFans, but she's like, hey, I'm gonna give y'all tips on how I write songs and how I reach out to people, or how I market whatever, how I do all these other things on the side to make money as well. If you want to get this it's a Patreon. Some people are using it as a Patreon.
And a lot of celebrities are doing it as well. I know Cardi B has an OnlyFans page, and she releases exclusive content on the OnlyFans page.
Right.
So
excuse me.
And the funny part is, I bet you that when they launched OnlyFans, it was supposed to be a Patreon editor, and some reason it wound up being more sexual than creative.
Yeah,
I'm curious. I'm gonna go back and look, but I bet you.
I wonder who the first. Yeah, I wonder who the first.
Who was the prototype OnlyFans?
Yeah, who's the prototype?
It's like what it is. Some sex workers start using OnlyFans for that, right? What I'm saying is like this. No, I'm agreeing with
what happened to Craigslist,
right?
And Backpage.
Yeah. See, and that's why I think that. Yeah.
Right, but see what it is this right here. It was a way for sex workers, and I'm just talking about the sex workers part of OnlyFans.
Well, I never had Snapchat.
Huh?
And what was it? I never had Snapchat, but wasn't there like a premium?
Snapchat,
yeah, premium.
Okay, anytime there's money to be made, it's like this. What it is this right. Shout out to sex workers, because anytime if it's a platform where you could make money to view something, then you go into it, and then what they do, they are just there is saying like, okay, instead of me stripping, I can sit in the comfort of my own bedroom and pop off what I normally do anytime I want to go pop off, and I'll get you to pay me $5 a month to do that, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is right here, when we talk about morality, because it's like you said, teachers with the morality clause, and excuse me, the twins had woke up, so I had to go do daddy stuff with twins. So, but you know what I'm saying, with the morality of it, I'm like this, like, it's 2020. It's 2020.
Really,
like we're like 5 years away from the president having a face tattoo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's really talk about. Let's really talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's hard pressed right now to see a CEO without a full sleeve. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. When are we gonna get over ourselves and like this? Like, okay, again, if she's an elementary school teacher, she shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Her OnlyFans should affect her job. Now I can see if you talk about like middle school, high school, and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, you're supposed to be 18 years old. So I want to put the onus on the parents. Let's stop being lazy parents. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, little nigga, if you was on OnlyFans, how you know the teacher was on OnlyFans?
Pop.
You get on it.
And that's what we were saying. We were saying, like, we don't know for sure. It could have been, a coworker, administrator, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Right. It could have been a parent who's on OnlyFans or
a parent
and stumbled across the page.
Which is, you know what that is? That is called snitching, ladies and gentlemen. That is the true definition.
That's what definitely like.
Definitely.
That is
not Megan Thee Stallion, but whoever the fuck told
on the teacher.
Yeah.
Like I think you shouldn't put them on morality clause and anything if you're not paying anybody to be moral at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else.
Yeah, unless they using like, let's say they was at like a certain academy and they taking pictures or whatever in the school uniform or taking pictures in the school.
That'd be different.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be one thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't.
Silly, yeah.
Yeah,
everybody mind their own business and let people get their money.
What it is, we need to stop
don't take no shit.
You know what I'm saying? We need to stop sex worker shaming, and then there's no difference between sex workers. You be a porn star, prostitute, freaking OnlyFans girl, cam girl, or porno star, or someone that strips, burlesque, whatever brings sexual
burlesque.
You know what I'm saying? That is sex work. So
okay, so are we going to talk about OnlyFans again next week?
No, I'm tired of OnlyFans.
Okay, great.
Unless you're going to Keisha's OnlyFans or whatever, where she do all scalping.
Hers paid.
All she do is grease her scalp and oil her feet on her OnlyFans. It's way too expensive. $30 a month.
That's a good idea. Greasing scalp. Andy, didn't you ask about getting a scalp scratch today?
Scratch. I want to know, who get? Because I miss it.
I'll grease somebody's scalp on OnlyFans. I'll be.
Listen.
Like that, I would, right? Like, what? Don't that feel good? Everybody wants their scalp scratched or greased.
Come behind the ear.
Bang.
Yo, I think, for real, I think we should do one and experiment to see how many views we get. Like, see if somebody.
That'd be great. I think I agree. That's a funny thing to do.
That would be like scalp greasing.
Funny.
We'd probably get like $1 million off that shit.
With Mario braid my hair playing in the background.
Right.
We gotta use a really good so that you can hear the.
But Bishop, you gotta be like this. You gotta be like.
Right here. Why?
They get close up on the camera for the real freaks.
Oh yeah, because somebody's like, oh.
Had somebody come up and split it. Be like with the fingers.
Right.
Jay, what we gonna do with your scalp though? You just all scalp.
Hey, somebody come rub my scalp. I do that in general.
You gotta do with Jay scalp. You polish that bitch.
Look, if somebody come rub my if somebody come rub my scalp, we go together. Fuck OnlyFans. We in a relationship.
Fuck OnlyFans.
Y'all just don't know.
Come with some B&B with some of that good old B&B. Green.
The green B&B.
Oh,
Head growth.
Wow.
Fun fact, my daddy.
That's a whole relationship. That's a whole relationship. We in a whole relationship. You do that.
Problem with us talking about OnlyFans so much that my daddy book Facebook, and I was talking to him today, and he be watching Intelligently Ratchet after the fact.
Shout out to him.
And he was like,
shout out to him.
So he asked me about OnlyFans, and I had to have a conversation with my daddy about OnlyFans. But that's okay.
Me on the same thing. I can't.
So no, but it's okay because my daddy's my nigga, and we've been here. Like I had to explain to him what skeet was. Oh, we've been here. I mixed CD, and at the end of it, it was the old skeet motherfucker, and he had a question about what the hell a skeet was.
Skeet.
And so I had to explain to him that it was a sound effect. So
Did you? I'm glad your daddy ain't got Google.
Yo, can I say? Can you imagine if men bust a nut and it really did skeet? If it like I went skeet.
Sometimes it would sound like a lightsaber.
I'm like flying Keisha. That would be an extreme incentive. That's an extreme incentive.
If your shit sound like a lightsaber when you ski, it's time to go to the doctors.
Next topic. What time is it? 10:30.
So California, we call this a
party
because I think we talked about this on Intelligently Ratchet. California finally is letting the inmates that fight fires be firemen now.
Yep.
They thought it was.
That was one of my things that I always had an issue with that.
We all know that there's fires are basically burning down California. They have been since I remember. They use prison labor to fight those fires in some areas. These dudes get paid and women get paid $1 a week to risk their lives and fight these fires. Up until now, when these nonviolent criminals, because you have to be a nonviolent criminal to be able to go out and fight these fires as a prisoner. So up until now, these nonviolent criminals have not been able to use those skills that they gained while they were in prison after prison. They weren't able to be firefighters because of their criminal record. So now California has passed a law that the prisoners that are fighting these fires while they're in prison, Keisha, can have their record expunged so that nonviolent criminals can have their record expunged so that they're now able to become firefighters. This is so fucking huge, yo. This is providing people with a means to, because the re-entry into prison is because people can't find work because of their record. And it costs so much money and knowledge that you don't have in those situations in order to expunge your record so that you can get viable employment so you don't have to turn back to the crime and the life that you knew. So this makes my heart happy. Like, kudos to California for doing this shit, yo.
It makes so much sense right now because it's this right here. Because if you think about it, you're saving money all around. Because if I don't have to train a trainee, it's like this. Because if you're going to be a person, you got to train that person all the way up until the point of them fighting fires. If you could say, "Oh, we could just plug you right in as a firefighter," you've already had experience fighting fires.
Right.
You have experience, so you know what the hell you're doing. I don't understand why it took them that long because I don't know why it took them that long to get here. It was surprising to me to hear that they weren't doing that. Like I was like, oh, that's dope. You give somebody a trade and pipeline them right to the place that they're supposed to be.
Yep, exactly. And there's a shortage countrywide. There's a shortage of firefighters. So that may have been a little catalyst for this change. But whatever.
too many people, too many rich folk, houses burned down. You know what I'm saying? When you burn, when you can't control,
burn down.
Right. When that shit start, when flames start looking at Eddie Murphy house, then guess what? We got a problem here. Y'all better do something. Why we ain't got no
Calabasas?
Right. Why we ain't got no firefighters? And it's a whole league. It's years and dozens of years of people that been out that got this fireman training. They can't do it because they got felonies. First of all, I'm gonna say this right here. I don't care what it is. I don't think you should even get expunged. I think that what is, anytime you have a felony, I don't care what it is. Once you have done your time, you should walk out with an expungement.
Yeah.
Because it's silly. Because you paid your debt to society. That's why you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? If you're in jail for this, or you need what you need to do, or if you can't do that, then you need to lower these jail sentences.
Yep.
You know what
like in the olden days, debtor's prison, right? So you owe taxes. You go to jail for 4 months, and your taxes are
forgiven,
right? They don't. It's not the same concept. It should be, but it's not the same concept. So people carry this albatross.
It's a forever punishment type of thing.
Yep, it's a forever.
You go in, you get out.
Like it affects everything, like job, housing, insurance. Like it affects everything.
Like I think it should be a temporary expungement. It should be It should be one of those veiled expungements. Your record should be veiled because again, we do got some fuck ups and we got some people that are just gonna.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So what I'm saying is right here, so that you should carry, like if you first time you're going to jail, I don't care what your crime is. If it's your first time, when you get out, after you do your years, you get out, you free. Now you do that same crime again, then guess what we're gonna do? That's gonna come up, and now you got to carry that F. Because then now it's like this, you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Oh, let's letter.
Huh?
And you know it depends on
letter.
Go ahead.
Oh, it depends on where you. So like, I got family members who were in Fed prison, and they explained to me how different the process of them leaving was. They in Fed prison, she said they were taught like to be successful when they left. They were taught the process. They were you might have a felony. That doesn't mean that you can't vote. That doesn't mean you can't go to college. All of these false narratives that we share amongst the incarcerated population, the general incarcerated population. A lot of that stuff is inaccurate, or there's ways to round it. But
it is, but those ways cost money, and it also depends on the prison. Like if the prison doesn't have programs in place,
like federal prison. That's what I'm. That's my point.
You talking about state.
Fair prison is different. We know that, right? Some of those places are a lot more cushy. If I'll say it that way, right? So those groups of people come out with like resources and information to maneuver through that system,
right? But they still have a record.
I understand they still have a record, but a lot of the stuff, a lot of those things that we're telling felonies or records that they can't access, that they can't do, aren't true. It's just not true. So my point is that there's the information is there. We're intentional about who we're sharing it with.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Of course.
Right, so you go to Fed for that, like embezzlement or tax evasion. They're telling you how to system while you're in there, how to come back out and be successful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, we're talking about reason and equity, right? That's what basically you're talking about.
True. Right. But also people that commit those crimes categorically have money in general. Right. Like people who commit those white collar crimes, they have money. So when they get reintroduced, like what's your boy that just got out of prison for Trump's boy?
Who P-Number? Yeah, well.
No. Damn. What's his name? But I saw an interview with him. And he was saying how like, oh, he was broke and down and out. But nigga, you living in a penthouse You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So these people have money, or they have family that has money that's going to support them through their reintroduction into the world. The people that commit embezzlement crimes and shit like that. Like your felony.
Some of the change. I agree, Keisha, but some of those that are the things, the ideas that we put out don't require money. They require you to like structurally how to write some shit out, or you can't, you have to utilize a different backdoor method to for student aid or to enter into college, and it doesn't require money. It doesn't require a lawyer. A lot of that shit doesn't. I agree this does, and the system isn't intentionally placed for folks with money, but that's around that's overall. But
yeah,
a lot of it's not all that complicated. It's not. We're just not information acting in an equitable way so that it can benefit old regular ass state as it is old girl who talk too much about the stock market. You know what I'm saying? We're not benefiting those. We're not allowing people to have the same entry back into the world.
Yeah,
right. Because there's difference between because what it is like the state prisons. When we talk about state prison and federal prisons, and all of these rumors and all that stuff, the people that go to federal prison are smart criminals. You know what I'm saying? Like they are very smart criminals. So when we talking about state prison is for niggas like me that do stupid shit and did it too much to go to jail. And then that's where they at. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't have those resources, right? Those resources aren't there, which means like this, like to Keisha's point, it's right there. It's a lot of stuff they can do to do that. What they rather do is this right here. You talk about cats. I bet you the illiteracy rate in state prison is going to be a lot lower than the literacy rate in federal prison. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be like this. They're not going to pick up the books. You know what I'm saying? Most of the population is not going to pick up the books. So they're going to look at the smart guy at the prison or the person that they trust the most out on the street to guide them. You know what I'm saying? Can I vote? You can't vote. Word, because you're a felon. And guess what? And that's what happens. So now the rumor gets started, and that's what the truth is. And now that's what it is because they don't know. It's the ignorance of it. You know what I'm saying? And those programs aren't there to teach them anything.
You can still get federal aid, still work. A lot of like corporations get money for Highlands, right? They have there's money built in that they get from I think the government or some shit for hiring felons.
Right.
But if you don't know that shit, you don't know how to go about like moving back in. Creating a new life for yourself by way of that stuff.
But again, a lot of times you gotta want to do it because some cats don't want to do that thing, and that's the reason why state prisons stay filled up. Because again, that's why I think that the fact is this right here. If you give somebody a real chance without having them jump through a whole bunch of hoops, you did your time, you good. Now we only gonna give you one chance. I think that's more than fair. We're only gonna give you one chance, and then
I can dig that.
And then it's like this, and then I'm okay. I'm okay with you taking away a felon's rights to vote and carry guns and fucking just be a regular person in society because we gave you a free pass. You got to have the jail free card. That means you can start your life over. I
don't think anybody should have the right to vote removed just based on unless they were doing something illegal based on the
right to vote, like some type of like tampering.
Like you were doing some kind of voter fraud or whatever. Yeah,
right.
But other than that, this is my personal opinion. I don't think that should happen just because you had that felony. That's one of the things I have an issue with.
Right.
I mean, but the long and short of it is that we just don't care about people who go to prison. Like society just looks at them as filth, dirt, no matter what they went there for. So like, why would that until that perception is changed, or somebody in there, so as a result you start thinking differently. I mean, the average person wouldn't care. Like, yo, okay, why would I care about this person having XYZ opportunity? You did something to get in there, so you must have deserved it. That's just and I mean, obviously we talk about the school to prison pipeline, prison to the pipeline that going. I can't get it right a second. But point being is, if you get them the resources to do better, then they most likely won't go back. And we need to keep the prisons full when they're privatized and people make bread off of them. So I mean,
absolutely,
it's a circle jerk. It's like that for a reason. They want them in there. So until that's not the case, and they're not privately owned, and we actually give a crap about the people that go.
Pete, what I'm gonna say is this right here, because I'm gonna fix that issue too. Here it is. Y'all ready to hear it? Because
I'd like to hear it.
If you set this plan up right, okay, the prisons will still be filled. You know what they're gonna start doing?
What are they gonna do?
They're gonna start putting cats like the Alpha, what's the dude? The kid, I was too rich to know better. They start
the Alpha Windsor dude.
You know what I'm saying? The Alpha Windsor dude. They start to see when you do this right here, when you give people a second chance that deserve a second chance, right? And you put them back out on the street and they no longer go back to prison. Now you start seeing fairness of law happen, because now we can't say we can unfairly charge all these people or whatever, or if we charge them, they're gonna just keep coming back. Now you give people the guys
actually deserve to be in prison.
Yep, they go down, and then what it is, now you go like, oh shit, we ain't got enough people. So guess what you do? You start charging fairly. Then now all the kids that were too rich to go to jail, they go to jail. Now you can't rape nobody behind the dumpster while they drunk now. You know why? Because your ass is going to jail. You know what I'm saying? You can't get out on probation no more.
You're going to prison. You're going to prison.
Right. You're going to prison. You're going to prison now. You're going to prison.
Hard T. Prison.
Hard T. Prison. That's what I'm saying. So that way, you see how that change happens. When you treat people fairly, boom, you get the people that need the right to be off the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers that want to drive 2 hours away to a town with a gun when they, you know what I'm saying, they ain't old enough to carry one. Guess what? Oh yeah, we need that bed for 25 years because you done killed 2 people. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about 25. Just made a face. I'm guessing 25 years is not correct.
I'm watching a game. I'm not really listening to Bishop.
That's not nice. We're doing a whole show over here.
But this is game.
So
I press the button.
Sorry, I'm gonna be.
Every time
blocking
that shit. You know what I'm saying? There you go. I ain't really listening to this. I make good solid points. He was there for all the bullshit, but then when I start making solid points, you will stop listening to me.
I was listening to you, but I wasn't paying attention to you. I'm listening. I'm multitask. I'm talented.
Sure.
But now, Bishop, what you're saying makes a lot of sense, though.
Right.
Putting those people who would normally be able to either skip town or pay off the judge or whatever the case may be, actually making those people who deserve to go to prison actually go. But you know what?
They get out.
Here's a little sprinkle though that I really want Keisha to take and run with. So issues like this specifically, is this something that we are actively pushing for with our Democratic nominees? Is this something that we're talking to Kamala and Joe about? Hey, we need
why are you giving this?
Why can't we do it with the Republican nominee too?
All right, is anybody in this panel voting Republican? I just want to throw it out there.
You just
doesn't matter.
Regardless.
Okay, well, either one. You're right. Either one.
Listen, right now,
you're a better person to talk about. That's why
in the predicament that we're in, we need to get Trump out of office. I'm not saying that because he's a Republican, because there are a lot of Republicans that I actually respect.
Mitt Romney.
You need to put the policy back in politics and not the division and all of the long list of phobias that Trump actually exhibits on a daily fucking basis. Like, he came to North Carolina and actually told people to vote twice to test the voting system. It's just illegal, you fucking idiot. Like, you can't vote twice. It's against the law. Just the point that he had the RNC at the White House is against the law. But nobody has come down to say, hey, dude, you're out of here because you just broke the law. I saw some white man talking head on the news this morning, and he said, if Trump is reelected, like we're really heading for an oligarchy or some other kind of non-democratic fucking state in the United States. It's moving that way. So I don't even care what, like, the things that have amassed from Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's reign in their respective jurisdictions pale in comparison to what Trump has done and what is predicted that will happen, not just imagined, but predicted with statistics and facts and trends of what will happen if he is in office for another 4 years. So right now, like we're going to have to, if we have to skip 4 years of fucking not making any progress,
prison reform,
then we just
like right.
We have to skip 4 years of reform, like seriously. But Trump
it's better than living in a police state. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because what's going to go down is like this.
It's happening now, right? It's happening now in various cities across the United States. This nigga has not addressed any of the reason for the social unrest.
Right.
He has praised the reason for the social unrest. Like if people, reasonable, rational people do not see that shit, we are in trouble. But either way, like for real, get y'all, like, go get trained, go learn how to shoot guns, buy guns. Like either way this shit goes, there's gonna be some type of turmoil beginning on November 4th or 5th or 6th or whenever all of these fucking mail-in ballots get counted. Like there's gonna be some shit. Whether Biden gets elected or Trump gets elected, there's going to be some shit. So please make sure that you do what you need to do to protect yourself and protect those that you love. I'm so serious about that shit.
Buy a gun and a bunch of bullets.
Yep. And bullets are expensive as fuck right now.
That's what I'm telling you. You don't need a whole bunch of guns. You only need one, maybe two. Buy bullets.
I want to.
Buy bullets.
At that. Trading bullets for art. That makes sense.
Yep.
Exchange trading.
Nah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do like everybody else. You know, we all know a gun enthusiast. You know what I'm saying? He can't shoot all them joints.
Sure can't.
But you gonna know some that. But I know a bunch of them that just, you know, they hoard like every week. They're buying a gun.
Yep.
You know, and you just never know. And it's like, all right. But the thing is the bullets, because you can have as many guns as you want. But if you ain't got no bullets, that gun is worthless.
You can't make bullets. You can't make bullets.
Well, actually, you can.
I mean, you can.
You can, but it's harder.
I mean, like you can't whip up bullets. No. You can't go in.
No, artist.
You can't bake bullets.
Never mind.
If you can bake bullets, it ain't gonna be good for you. It ain't. That's gonna bring down your deposit. That your deposit is gone if you make a bullet. I promise you that.
Right.
Whole different thing.
Like, I thought about that a long time ago. Ever since when I heard Chris Rock talking about we don't need gun control, we need bullet control.
Yeah,
and he was like, make bullets, you know, $10,000 a piece. You know what I'm saying? He's like, because if somebody gets shot, he's like, dang, he must have deserved to die. He got $70,000 worth of bullets in him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, buy bullets, buy some rounds, whether it's 9mm, 40 cal, 22. You know what I'm saying?
Well, buy the bullets that match your gun. He just
that match your gun.
Yeah, right. That match.
You got a 40 cal.
Right, just in case somebody saying it.
Look, buy what you can. At the end of the day, you're getting somebody that's going to have less.
Barter.
And also, you can start bartering. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, I got a bunch of 40 cal. Let me get this 40 for this whatever gun or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, or you're taking away from the people that's already buying. You know what I'm saying? Give them less. So,
bullets and alcohol, and the apocalypse.
Right.
If the world's going, I looked at that doomsday prep,
tequila and bullets. I can't reach that far.
It was a pastor. The pastor was, I don't drink. He said, I don't drink. But he had a whole ABC store in his bunker. He's like, what you using it for? To barter. If I need some sugar, guess what? You will give up 5 pounds of sugar. Damn E&J. I'm telling you like this.
Jerk.
Listen, go get
Mad Dog 2020.
Listen, ain't
nobody. I drank that when I was gross.
Listen, it's like this. If the apocalypse happens the way, you know what I'm saying, and everything's shut down, if it's Mad Max out here, you drinking 5 o'clock vodka. I don't care. That Ciroc shit will go straight out the window.
Yeah.
5 o'clock in the morning.
In the plastic bottle, in the bucket, in the plastic bottle.
For real.
Just thinking about it. Oh, God.
And you get 5 bottles for 5 o'clock for what you get for 1 bottle of Ciroc. I'm telling you, you gotta understand.
Hey.
Nah, I'm just not.
If we're in the Terror Dome, I might be inclined.
Right. Get some
right. Terror Dome life, baby.
All right. We want to play?
Yes.
All right. I got 5 cards. Anybody in the comments want to join us for Trap Spelling Bee?
Yeah.
I think Tico wants to do it. Does Tico want to do it?
Tico just like attention. Yeah. Tico always bring Tico. He just like attention.
I mean, we only got 8 people on right now, and 5 of the people that are on are probably sharing the joint off their phone. So.
Right. I was thinking, I was counting 2. I was like,
You know, but yeah, if anybody wants to play, otherwise we'll just play.
I got 5 cards, and then I'm going night.
You going night?
Go night.
My dog keeps coming. My dog keeps walking into the room right here and like,
nigga, you ain't ready.
And then he'll go back in the room like every 7 minutes he comes in here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, Bishop and P. The rules of the game is I'm going to pronounce the word. So J is 1, Bishop is 2, P is 3, Candy is 4. I'll pronounce the word to the first part or to the whoever's turn it is. You have the option to get a definition, a place of origin. You can use it in a sentence, and some of these cards also have a song lyric and or a movie line to give you an idea of how to spell it, right?
Okay.
All right. So if the person whose turn it is doesn't spell it, it goes to the next person, and so on and so forth. You good? All right. So the first word, Justin, is period.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
PERIODT. Period.
You are correct. Period. The origin is the South. They have namely city girls. The definition is when one is correct without a doubt and isn't interested in any further discussion.
Period.
Period. The sentence. I'm about to agree. I ain't about to agree with you because I know I'm right. Period.
Period. Nice.
All right.
Now this is the hood or the trap version of how you spell these words.
Yep.
Yeah. Trap version.
Bishop, your word is how the hell.
How the hell?
How the hell?
That is going to be HOWDAHELL.
Oh, you got it right.
How the hell? All one word, no spaces. How the hell you let that go on?
The definition is angrily wanting justification.
How the hell?
The place of origin is somebody lying.
How the hell somebody in here lying?
All right. Phenomenal. Your word is better get yo.
Better get you.
Better get yo. All right. Let's see. BETTA. Get yo. GETCHO.
You got it right. Y'all are so smart.
Hey, because we intelligently ratchet out this motherfucker. That's why we intelligently ratchet. We know this shit.
I played 5 on mine last night with how many people was it? Like 6 people?
Like
and we
like
struggled. I mean, I saw the words, but still, sometimes I was like, what the hell?
I'm gonna get shitty. I'm finna get shitty or something. Remember that? That's what's finna happen.
She was even pronouncing it wrong.
I know.
That's true.
That one's crazy. Candy, your word is guap.
I don't know.
Got this, Candy.
I don't know. I told you I'm always okay with getting it right or wrong.
I know, but can you spell the word though?
Fuck if I know. I'm looking. I'm writing the shit down.
I can take
Oh
it.
Lord, Brandy.
She got a poem.
See, and that's my fucking point. In life, I feel like I know how to spell this right.
Come on, girl.
I know how to spell
Guap.
Wow.
Hey,
So when I know how to spell it,
3, 2.
G-O-P-P.
guap.
I told you I don't think I did this right today. I spell it. I don't know why. I've seen it lots of times.
Well,
It
it's
just
probably
ain't
because you're
working.
stuttering. You've been stuttering all night. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was 2 P's or 1.
Just one.
My name is Candy, and I rode the bus today.
Justin spell guap.
GWAP.
Nope. Bishop.
Oh,
guap.
I know it.
GWOP.
Nope. P
What?
spell guap.
I know it.
GW. Hold on.
W.
GW.
Spell W.
GWAUP.
Oh,
Am I right?
GUAP. Guap.
What did I say? No W. GUAP.
Place of origin. The
I knew
trap.
that.
Trap.
Of course.
So, how do you spell it?
GW. I mean,
Guap.
GUAP.
No W's.
it's all right.
Guap.
All right.
GUAP.
I always get. I'm cool with it.
I thought it was a W in Guap. I'm tripping.
Guac.
That was GWAUP.
Guap.
Guap. That's how they. Yeah, because I remember seeing it in Force magazine. They spelled it with a GWOP.
No, I've never seen guap spelled that way.
That's one because y'all not looking.
GWA. I've seen it GWAP.
Yeah,
No,
GWAP.
The card says GUAP. Damn it.
Fucking real.
Okay. Calm down.
Oh, P's giving me. Okay. The last word is
Schenectady.
Yiki.
Mount Pillier.
Huh?
And it's Candy. It's your word. Yiki.
Yeeky.
It's a weapon incorporating a metal tube from which bullets, shells, or other missiles are propelled by explosive force. Northern California.
Carrying this fucking type of weapon.
Yeah, the origin. Can you give me the origin?
The origin is West Coast, Northern California.
Oh, this you all day. You
That's-
Kansas, nigga.
I gotta keep a Yiki on your person when you ride through the hood. It's a gun, basically. Any kind of gun.
Right.
Sounds like got a silencer on it.
Yeah.
YEEKI.
No. Close though.
Shit.
Jay. Yiki.
Yicky. YIKY.
Close. No. Bishop.
Why?
Nope. Close.
Dang, that's what I was gonna say. YE. I forget it. YEKKY.
Mm-mm.
It's an I. YEKI.
Yiki like tiki. YIKI.
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 Dumb.
We stupid.
Yikes.
That's what we ain't getting
Right.
Yeeky. Lotitious.
Stevie. I mean, no, not trap.
And then, no, that's not what he said. He said his shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeeky.
Your shit.
None of that made sense. None of that made sense, yo. Like, ooh, damn. Holly's the Hollywood, but is he good?
Give me couscous. Be good.
Like praline.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We gonna get the Southeastern. We gonna make the Southeastern expansion pack. We are going to collectively make the Southeastern expansion pack in the pink T-shirts that I'm buying everyone for my birthday. I'm buying all pink T-shirts.
Hot pink?
Extra large.
Yes, fucking yes, hot pink.
I'm gonna rock the hell out of that T-shirt. Watch.
Telling you, I'm serious. I'm dead ass. I need all you motherfucking sizes. Maybe we can give one away. We got to figure out a way extra one. We're gonna give it away to somebody.
I'm with it.
I'm down with it.
Yep.
Or you just buy me and be like, all I got is medium.
That's peanut.
No. The problem running with Bishop's head. Bishop gonna have trouble getting over that head. Gonna go through that.
Well, you should say it's okay. It's okay.
I know he likes to push the button.
It's okay. No, my head is normal size. It's just bigger on this.
No, it's not.
I have a normal size head.
No, you don't.
Keish, you also you listen. Your head ain't the smallest head.
I know. That's how I know.
Listen, I think your head is bigger than mine.
It may be. That's how I know your head ain't the normal size.
Listen, it's the normal size. I wasn't a C-section baby. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Neither was I, nigga.
I'm excited for you.
All right. Any closing announcements before we get out of here? Because Keish gotta go to bed.
Yo, Keish gotta go to bed. We playing for.
Y'all can continue to talk. I could just log off.
I know we could, but we know we
I can log off.
You've done that a couple times already, so you know.
Yeah, so that's all good. That's what we could do. Okay, so now we can put her ass to bed.
Chill, son.
Don't do it. Come on.
Oh, I cannot wait. Yeah. Y'all just watch straight to tape. Sunday after next. Absolutely. Wrecking Bishop's fucking world. I'll be wrecking his world doing that show.
I'm so excited.
I have the power.
Great school.
So excited.
Speaking, y'all, I'm actually going out into the world. It's a good 50th birthday party. He's having a socially distanced birthday party, and I'm so excited. I'm having a momcation that day, so I got a room downtown. I'm gonna drink and do things and have a good time.
Hey, shout out to doing things.
Demon time, y'all. Like I said, y'all better check out Keish OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Get that grease the scalp. She gonna grease that scalp on.
No, there's no areolas or labia.
She gonna be using that egg on her heels.
Before I start my feet's OnlyFans, I need a good proper pedicure. I mean, I've been doing it at home. It just ain't the same. You just get the pumice stone. That's what I've been doing in my life. I exfoliate regularly, but having a professional pedicure is not. I don't do it like that because I'm fat and it's hard bending over.
That's that difference. I'll be there with you. If you ain't got no gut, you don't know it.
It's good for chin.
Oh, but hey, I posted on my page the other day. People don't believe me. There is this silicone back scrubber thing. It's about this long. It's silicone. And you bought it?
No. I thought about it because remember last week he was talking about how he had to smack himself in the back to oil his eczemas.
Man, woman, and child. Everyone needs, and I exfoliate regularly. You get your liquid soap and you pour on there and you scrub, like you can scrub your neck, like you're down your back, down your body, your leg, like this shit is a dirty song. It is amazing. It is the closest thing to the Korean bath spa scrub that I've had since I had the Korean bath spa scrub.
And Kaya is the spokesperson.
And it's like $12 on Amazon. So go get you one. And thank me later. It's a silicone back scrubber. It's like $12.63 or whatever on Amazon. It is amazing. Like you scrub all the dead skin off your body.
I need that. Or you can use like what I use like the glove, the scrub glove. Because I'm not good with the like liquid soap bars of soap, and I like that's how I like wash with the scrubbing glove.
This nigga say wash.
Wash. Spell it.
WARSH.
Boom. Okay. She ain't saying right.
Why do y'all do this? But yeah, it's the best thing ever. So that's my parting word. Go online to Amazon. Go out there. My mom says go out there and get you a silicone back scrubber. And it's
go get you and wash correctly.
And wash yourself.
Wash yourself.
Rinse around and wash yourself.
Rinse around and wash yourself. Rinse around and rinse it off.
Rinse it off. But listen, shake it fast, but wash yourself.
Shake it fast.
Wash yourself.
Oh, I like
it. And exfoliate.
Exfoliate. Always. Because you're less ashy when you exfoliate.
Okay.
Because the dead skin drying off, like after you get out of the bathtub or shower or whatever, is what is making you ashy. If you scrub that dead skin off your body, you'll be less ashy. You're not gonna be not ashy, but you'll be a lot less ashy if you scrub that skin off.
That's what it is. And use actual soap instead of hot water.
Like to actually touch your skin because it's nice and smooth.
I just use charcoal soap.
You just use what?
That's charcoal soap. Still matter.
You know what I like to use? Straight up lever.
Lever 2000.
That burns the dead skin off your body,
don't.
In here just like a man. But
he still use Axe body spray, so
straight up and down. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Like I've been in places like for real, like, because no, I don't use it. Nah, I gotta use real deodorant. I'm a grown ass sweaty man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do no stuff like I do way too much hopping around and jumping around to be at my size to fucking.
He can't use the green. He gotta use Mitchum.
Just made out of just straight up weld your motherfuckers pores shut. But nah,
you're not sweating today, nigga. You're not sweating today.
I'm never gonna sweat again. I can't sweat.
It's Debo your pores and to shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, that's what it does.
Pores be scared as shit. No, okay, it's all
right. All right, Candy, you got any closing remarks?
No, none at all.
Buy your art,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Buy my art. Yeah. I like when people do that. That's been fun. Oh, and Bishop said he's taking some time off this week, and I ain't mentioned it, but I did. Like this is kind of my chill week. Everybody, all this shit going on, y'all need to take a fucking break. Mm-hmm. Like, take a couple of days off. Like, you answer all them emails. You are not required to bother. It's okay to like take some time for your mental health between unrest, stress, COVID, people losing jobs and losing family members. You deserve to sit the fuck still. So find some peace and still sometimes for a couple of days, maybe a week.
Break it up. Take a half a day for yourself. Wash yourself.
Wash yourself.
And wash.
Yo, I want to say this right here. You know, I want to go to a verse from a poet, a great poet.
Brandy.
No, not Brandy.
RPP Nam, do you have anything you want to say?
They kicked him out the room. Man, follow me everywhere at DJ P. Now I'm special on IG. That's where I typically live. Shout out to the homie Jaleesa McFat and the McFat Show. Just
not record player P. Nam. He has
not record player. DJ.
He's RP. His Instagram is RPP nominal.
I'll prove that I'm better than just the record player. But follow me everywhere, man. DJ P. Nam. That's all I got, man.
Hey, yo, first of all, I want to say this right here. When you cut me off, it took me like 10 seconds to realize I was the person that got cut off. Like, man, this 30. Man.
Hungry.
But yo, I want to say this right here. I like I said, the great poet Mystical. You know what I'm saying? He said once, I came in here with my dick in my hand, but normalize it by saying, be cool. So you know what I'm saying? That's all.
Don't make me leave here with my foot in your ass. Be cool.
Thank you. Those are the correct lyrics.
Cool.
Thanks.
Be cool.
Be cool.
As always, we are Intelligently Ratchet. Make sure y'all check out Straight to Tape on Sundays at 2 p.m. Facebook. Make sure you check out Kazi's Inside Voices, UNC Radio Sundays 2:30. Check us out on all streaming platforms, Intelligently Ratchet, and our joints underneath, Instagram, Facebook, IG, the whole thing. And we'll see y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And then, y'all can call us on that number. I didn't post it, but, call us. We won't call you. You don't leave a voicemail. You got questions or whatever like that. We'll get back to y'all possibly. All right. Peace.
Here's it.